So we do have your crankshaft up top here, okay? This is how you're gonna level front to back, okay? Just sit here and crank it. One propane tank as well as one battery here, okay? And we'll swing over this way, kind of point out a few things here on the back side. You do have your pass-through storage, okay? With a little clip here. And then also you're gonna see that you got your chairs in there that I got for you, some hubcaps that you can go over top of the hub, and then finally you have your cord to go ahead and plug in power, okay? Now underneath here, you know, one of the main questions here is gonna be how to set this camper up as soon as you get it, okay? First, obviously, you're gonna take it off the truck, you're gonna plug it into power, and then you're gonna level it, okay? And basically these guys right here are just gonna be sit here and crank them, or you can essentially get a power drill with a bit of this size and drive them down that way, okay? That's gonna be your side-to-side leveling and a little bit of your front to back, but most of the front to back happens up front there, okay? But those guys right there are what's gonna essentially get you level in terms of leveling and stabilizing the camper, so it's not so much sway when you're walking around in the coach, okay? This is your big slide out in here. I'll show you how to open that out when you get in there. So this is going to be your dump station, okay? And then this one right here is finally going to be where your plug-in is for your plug that's in there, okay? Now this is pretty cut and dry, okay? It's very simple in terms of how you're going to go ahead and dump things, okay? You take in your starter kit, we've got a black tank hose in there. You're essentially going to hook it up to this and then hook it up to the dump station. Very first thing you do is you're going to pull this guy right here, okay? This is going to be your black tank, all right? So as soon as you pull your black tank, all of that extra build-up crap and everything that's on the inside, it essentially comes running out of there. Now this one will be in as you're driving. This is how it'll look. You'll start by pulling this. Your sewage all runs out, and then you hook up to your black tank flush here, okay? Basically, it's just a hookup, just like your hose, and that's gonna rinse the inside of your black tank, okay? But now what's happening is you maybe have some stuff left over in your pipe to get out of there, and so essentially you'll pull your gray tank, okay? Now you have all your tanks opened up, and then that all runs out. You shut them back up, put your cap back on, and then basically you'll pop this end off and store your black tank hose in there, okay? That's where everybody stores their black tank hose. Now on the back side here, you'll see you got your spare tire, you got a backup camera prep, okay? So if you ever did want to put up a backup camera or observation camera, you could do that, as well as your outside shower hookup right there, okay? Hot and cold out there. Now in here is where you're gonna see your griddle. Okay, your griddle's got an LP hookup on the back side with the LP disconnect up underneath. So if you wanna use your outside griddle, you just hook up to that. That runs off of the camper with the propane up front there, okay? Outside refrigerator here as well. And then this obviously is on a clip system as well, okay? This part right here, really there's no reason for you ever to get in here. This is more for service for the back of your refrigerator. You have your hot water heater down here and the back of your furnace, okay? The back of your furnace is essentially, if you hold your hand up to it and it's blowing out hot air, that means the furnace is working, even though it might not be getting warmer inside. But nonetheless, we'll go inside here and see what's up. So as we get in here, man, a little hot in here right now, not running, but nonetheless, you see you have your two bunks up top there, double over double, storage underneath. You have your gas electric refrigerator here, top and bottom, that guy. You see right now it's switched to auto, right? If you want it to go to auto, basically you just click it over to auto and you see it kicks on, right? It's only kicking on because it's running off of what's left of the propane in the system, or you can put it into gas, okay? And basically it's saying check your gas because there's not much in there, right? You can adjust the coolness. Your thermostat's here for your AC up top and all this, and then you can adjust your AC right here as well, okay? So cool little setup there. USB ports with a TV backer right here. So if you ever did want to plug in your TV, you plug it in the backers right here, just screw in there and you can go from there. Wi-Fi prep is right here, so you have the Wi-Fi extender up top, prep's right here. Obviously you see that you got your U-shaped dinette here that'll fold into a bed, storage under both sides of that. And then also here on this back side here is going to be that Murphy bed system, okay? You're going to see that there's a lock right here. Essentially you take this out of the way, pop the lock, and the whole thing comes tumbling down, right? So real cool setup on that as well. And then let's see what else we got for you. More chargers, USB ports.
Free starter kit,
yep,
like you promised.
Free starter kit right here for you. It's going to be sitting right there. Might get spread around, but nonetheless. Oh, and then here's basically how you're going to work your stuff here, okay? One of these guys is going to be for your awning. The other one's going to be for your slides. So I'm going to show you the bathroom, show you how to close everything up, and then we'll call it a day here. Here's essentially going to be your bathroom on the inside here. Pretty good looking in terms of the inside of the bathroom. As you swing around, you're going to see that it's got the curio cabinet, or the cabinet here for the medicine cabinet. You also got a little bit of storage underneath, obviously your toilet, your sink, and you're standing in the shower right now. So overall, like I said, everything's going to be in here. It's all been checked, all been walked through and checked out and everything like that. But swing over here, man, and I'll show you. Basically, you've got a few different things to check, right? So this one right here says battery, okay? And basically, since it says battery, if you click that, your battery's full. Your fresh tank. See how it says E for empty, black, gray. All of them are empty, thankfully. And so your water pump, your water heater, you always turn your pump on before your heater. Your lights will click on like this, all right? And then also you got some outside lights as well. Now to bring in your slide, okay? You're gonna see I'm gonna hold this button right here and it's gonna come running in. This is all that it takes to bring in the slide. I'm just sitting here holding the button. All right, so pretty easy to run things in and out. When you first get your camper, one thing I'll recommend doing is turning on the top of this, okay? When you hook up to propane, the first thing you want to do is turn on your cooktops. And the reason I say that is because the inside of your lines, they've got air gaps in them, okay? This you can see, your furnace you can. So if you have this running, run it for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, all the air gaps are going to be out of there. And then at that point, you know no air gaps are left, and you can turn your furnace on, your refrigerator on, all that good stuff. I'll shut this door up for you. Last ones to step through here, the last people in your camper. And then this other one right here, you'll see there's two switches. The right one is for your slide. Left one's going to be for your awning, okay? You'll see it's coming out right now, and we're going right back in, okay? One thing you will want to make sure that you do when you go to put your awning out is make sure your door's shut, okay? As you can see, that awning is falling right into the area of where your door's going to be. So if your door is open, basically that awning is going to stop right there because there's not a lot of power coming out, okay? This is friction slam latch doors, so basically the wind's not going to sit here and push it back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Any questions, man, just call me, call Jen, anybody will be more than happy to help. But here's your walkthrough video, man. 178 BHSK.